雲突き抜け Fly away 体中に広がるパノラマ顔を蹴られた地球が起こって
What is up, guys? I hope everybody is having a great day today. Welcome back again to my channel. This is Melvin bringing you another episode, and today I will be reviewing the much anticipated Goku shoes, the first of the 7 releases in the Dragon Ball Z pack in collaboration with Adidas. Boy, the song sure hyped me up real good. All the memories of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z are coming back to me now. As a kid, growing up in the 80s, I remember flipping the comic books even before I could barely read. And it was through the 90s, my favorite weren't the TV series, but the mini movies, right? Those were awesome. I would duplicate or record them off the telly onto VHS tapes. God, the theme song is still playing in my head right now. Speaking of those films, new ones are still being produced today. Although I had stopped watching anime a long time ago, the Dragon Ball series will forever be a part of my childhood. Oh, and I just recalled the trading cards. I would spend all my pocket money on them. All. That was back in grade school. If you had a kick-ass card with a high level rating, you were the cool kid. Okay, before I get carried away further, because this is a shoe review channel, well, at least for the time being, let us look at the shoe right now. First off, this sneaker is based on the relatively new ZX 500RM silhouette, which was based on a retro shoe from the 80s, which simply known as the ZX 500. So the RM in this model, if I am not mistaken, stands for remastered. So they modernized the shoe, made it a little more aggressive looking, and added boost. So this is a proper shoe in today's technology with yesterday's much loved design. So first impressions, the quality on these are way better than expected. The colors are great. The stitching and all makes this feel pretty premium, especially with a generous amount of suede all over the shoe. True, the price is a little steep, but this is a limited edition. On the website, at least for Singapore, it was sold out within 1 minute. Fortunately, I was one of those who managed to cop a pair, and I'm so glad to be able to cop these at retail for a buddy whom I promised. Correction, I did tell him no promises, but I wanted to get these badly for him because he is such a huge fan and collector. So dear Jimmy, this pair is for you. Oh, there's one more thing which I almost failed to mention, that there were 2 sneakers in this pack, this being one of them that got released last week on the 29th of September. The other pair is based on the Young One silhouette after the villain Frieza. I love the Young Ones, but I just don't dig this colorway. Plus, who really likes a villain? That's right, Frieza is a 5 foot tall, mean little demon who is a sadistic psychopath.
Frieza, stop this! Help me!
So I'm sorry, but no Frieza for me. And I just don't have the budget for shoes that, I know that I would not wear. Not so much on Frieza, but more of the colorway. That said, you should get those anyway if you are a collector. And the shoes from the Dragon Ball Z pack has a unique graphic on the side of their respective boxes. Stack them all up and you will form a complete image. There will be haters saying this is a complete waste of money, but truth is, Dragon Ball Z appeals to people of all ages and gender. But for those like myself, who grew up in the 80s with the comics and anime, who are working class adults today, who can afford shoes right now, would purchase this to simply relive the memories they had from their childhood. It is a little bit like how Jordan 1 shoes mean so much to some of you guys out there. Suddenly, flashbacks of Michael Jordan performing his prolific slam dunks appear. And these are no different. Plus, this Goku shoe in particular is done right. It has to be. Goku is the main protagonist of the Dragon Ball series. The orange and blue tones are a spot-on representation of Goku's attire throughout the series. And it's not just colors that make this pair unique, but the canvas over here is frayed, and I absolutely love these. This little design detail doesn't appear on the general release models as far as I know, so this is unique to the Dragon Ball Z pack. And the cloud that Goku rides on is embroidered onto the shoe. This is in Japanese, don't know what it means, don't care. And the one at the back tab, in fact, you can find this character at the front and back of Goku's shirt in the series. It says Wu. It could be part of his name because Goku is Wukong, but the character itself means, let me think, enlightenment or wisdom, whatever. But of course, I do think it's really cool it found its way onto the shoe somehow and makes this shoe relate to the character Goku much more. And beneath the tongue, you have a Dragon Ball. The effort and amount of detail on this shoe is incredible. So there you have it, the Goku edition of the ZX500 remastered shoes from the Dragon Ball Z pack. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Follow me on Instagram where I will post sneaker information and release dates whenever I can on my IG stories. Drop a comment if you think there's something about this sneaker that I might have missed out. It looks like the rest of the shoes from the Dragon Ball Z pack will be released in subsequent months, but you can find the launch dates online. But until then, you guys take care. Peace!